Today, we're going to be talking about Social Security. We'll also be talking about the $1,400 stimulus check. Guys, I have some very exciting news that you do not want to miss. We are doing the giveaway video later today, and you still have a few hours to win a really cool prize, and it is absolutely free. Details at the end of this video. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe by hitting that subscribe button, and might as well go ahead and smash that like button. So information is changing all the time, and we want to make sure that we keep you guys up to date on what's going on. So I wanted to bring you information concerning the Social Security because there are millions of you on it, and I want to make sure that we let you know what is happening. So the offices have opened, which is amazing because if you're needing to go to your local field office, they're now open. You can walk in, you can set up an appointment, and you can actually have a meeting with an actual person. And here is why that is such amazing news, is because these offices have been closed for the past 2 years. And I know that there have been so many of you on Social Security, SSI, SSDI, who have been waiting for these field offices to open, so you could actually have an opportunity to meet face to face with an agent and get what you need done. So many of you have been waiting on your benefits to actually kick in, to actually start, and with this phone setup, it's been delayed a little bit, if we're honest. With so many people not being able to reach someone on the phone, they've really made this process a nightmare for the last 2 years. So glad that they're open now. This has to be a huge relief, considering that it's been hard sometimes just to get some little things done over the phone. It seems a lot easier and more able to get things done when you actually can talk to somebody. You can ask them questions. You can say, hey, how are things going? Are there any things coming up in the future? Hey, this is what I'm needing to get done. How long is it going to take? Is there going to be an increase soon? Is there more money coming soon? Hey, when is the cost of living adjustment gonna go up? Because we need more money. If you're like me, I am very hesitant about giving my personal information over the phone. So I can only imagine what you guys had to deal with trying to get things done over the phone. I apologize. I know that's a worry thing in itself because you have to be careful with so many people out there about who you give your information to, but I know you guys were just trying to get some help, so I'm so glad that these offices are now open. But I will say this, that if you're needing to go, make sure to try to set up an appointment first, so that way you're not sitting in a lobby somewhere having to wait, getting a ticket. You know how that goes. You got so many people in there been waiting for these offices to open, and you do not want to sit there for a couple hours. But if you do, then just make sure you don't have nothing else planned for the rest of the day. So to save you time, you might want to set up an appointment, and that way you can get things moving, get in and get out. And it wouldn't hurt, guys, to take a mask. These Social Security offices are still requiring for you to wear a mask. They're still practicing social distancing, so make sure that you're fully aware of what's going on, because I don't want you guys to go there and then they're gonna say, if you don't have a mask, then we can't help you. We do not want that thing to happen. So they're still trying to be safe, so please make sure to have one when you go. So to dive just a little bit more into these offices being open, what you can do while you're there is actually ask someone in person, an agent, and say, hey, when am I getting an increase for my monthly benefit? Because this is what the articles are saying, that the Social Security is really underfunded and that Congress needs to start making moves before the money runs out. So So this is a perfect opportunity for you guys to go in there and say, hey, listen, we've heard the news, we're listening to people on YouTube, and they're telling us that we can come in and ask these questions, and we need some answers. We need to know, because I can guarantee you they're gonna have a list of things that are happening today, next week. A company in itself doesn't just plan for that week or the next week. They've got a long-term plan, so they know a little bit of what you could be getting an increase and when you could be getting that increase. So definitely make sure that you ask them those questions. And I can tell you, we all agree that the prices should go up. Guys, you're not given enough to live off. They're not giving you guys enough. They need to make sure that they give you a huge increase, so that way you don't have to worry and struggle with trying to just put food on the table. There needs to be another increase, because the cost of living just keeps going up and up, and guess what? They're not giving you guys any more money. I read in an article that by 2032, there will be a 13% increase in the amount of people who are on Social Security. And the problem is there is not enough money to fund and take care of everyone. So Congress needs to step up, do their job, create a solution for this long-term fix, because people will need help. I will say that meeting in person will definitely speed up things. Can you imagine calling, waiting on hold forever, just trying to get little things done? So again, guys, that is such great news. I'm so happy for y'all, because this thing is gonna help you guys out tremendously. So now let's talk about these $1,400 stimulus check. What I'm so excited about is that Congress finally signed that $10 billion COVID relief bill. There is room in that bill for additional checks, more like direct payments to Americans. We all remember the checks that we got last year, and I know they helped out tremendously. They might not have lasted long, but man, did they help out. And $1,400 back then was really good. Today, it may not be as good, because everything has went up. But this time when they send out checks, it needs to be around the $2,000 area, because of the inflation, the high gas prices. You can't go to the grocery store without spending at least $100 or $2 on groceries just to get little things, guys. I remember I got just a handful of things. I was around 70, 80, 90 bucks, and I thought, wow, can you imagine if I was trying to go on this for a couple of weeks? I couldn't imagine the amount of money you guys have to spend. So the Congress needs to step up and give you guys more money. If their whole purpose is to help you guys out, then they need to provide relief. It shouldn't cost you an arm and a leg just to survive. They need to increase the amount that is given, so that way you are not struggling each day, each week, and each month. It's time for a change. I believe that we need to take a stand and let Congress know that we need stimulus checks, guys. We need to get things moving. But I don't want to leave you with just that. I want to give you the most updated information on what I've read and what I've seen. Now, we did hear from Nancy Pelosi that they were working on giving out direct payments, giving them out to Americans with a low income, those that are needing help, those that are really struggling. And so these direct payments would be targeting those individuals. And it's in this bill that they have enough room for direct payments. The only problem is she hasn't really given too much detail, because I don't think they know which direction they're going to go in, but I do know that relief is coming soon, but I can't wait until they put a date on it so we can let you guys know exactly what is going on. But know this, that we will do our best to do the research, read all the articles, and keep you guys up to date on exactly what is going on. Guys, I want to thank you so much for watching. Today is the day. Later this afternoon, we are going to do a huge giveaway, and you do not want to miss the revealing of the prize of what's inside the box. One lucky subscriber will win that really cool prize, over $100. And here's the best part. It's free. So you have just a few more hours left to get in on winning that prize. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for that big giveaway this afternoon. And until next time, I'm John Muro.